If you had to describe Dokkan Battle in a redundant way, one could say it's a bubble popping Candy Crush anime game, right?
What are we talking about?
But see me, I like to think of it as peak fiction. I personally enjoy the strategic thought process of critical thinking on my brain meats. What I like about Global Dokkan Campaign, aka Worldwide Dokkan Celebration this year versus last year, is the content. We've gotten better easy A's, we've gotten better units, and not to mention hard bosses. Speaking of bosses, I heard my arch nemesis Omega Shenron is a problem again. I got the #1 fusion in Dragon Ball right now with a full GT team, and not to mention one more bonus. The most slept on monkey in Dokkan Battle, my boy Super Saiyan 4 Goku.
Oh my god, bro. Oh hell no, man. What the?
Hold on, relax. Hold on. This is busting right now. Hold on. If Pan does a bunch of attacks, we can get a bunch of defense for our monkey friend, and then we would be a little bit okay. So let me see what we got going on here, man. I remember Omega Shenron used to put his foot in my black ass. You feel me? That no dodge phase at the beginning, turn 1, or yeah, his first phase, and then he was able to dodge. He used to put me on my ass. But today, Shinny. Oh, you do that? Oh, this is going to be a problem. But let me tell you what's kind of unique though, is that we have Pan here. I know you're looking like, what do you mean by that, right? So Pan has a 20% damage reduction already, 20% additional damage reduction because of the normals, right? GT heroes get attack and defense 20% for 2 turns, and they get a 40% because that's in her kit originally. So after receiving the attack, she launches 2 additional ones. And the thing about her is that she also raises allies defense by 20% for 2 turns every time she supers. So if you want to do the math here in this situation, she does 4 or 5 supers. That's 80%, 100% defense, and we need that extra Buffy, okay? We need that for our goats. I mean, 213 with a 40% damage reduction type advantage. And one thing I can say, our guy here, Gogeta, is not gonna die. We have a 77% damage reduction. We shouldn't, I mean, we might, but we shouldn't die. We probably should take a little decent amount of damage. And I'm gonna go here. We're gonna follow up with a little something like this, right? So he's doing the AoEs already. He's back at it again. We eat those. Bow, we eat those. Do not dodge. 105, Jesus. Double AoEs. Double AoEs is crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Double AoEs, 107 again. That's crazy. Can we not dodge here? 330? And we still, okay, this is gonna be a huge problem. I was not expecting this guy to be on that type of timer. I won't even lie to you about that one. Is this the only, this might be the only, yeah, he's, oh my gosh, this is gonna be crazy, okay? It's gonna be real crazy right here because we gotta get hit 5 times from Goku, and I don't know what we're gonna do in here. Okay, so he launches 2, okay, 3. So is this it? This is a 40% defense. You feel me? 40%. There we go, 60%. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna come back and launch 2 additional ones the following turn, which is great. And she performs crits always on GT bosses. Or who is it? Shadow Dragon Saga enemies or GT bosses is what we got here. So here we go, touching tips.
You what?
We're not first slot. And this is a problem here because we are type disadvantage against Omega Shenron. And I don't even know what that means for us. I don't know what that means for us. Put him here. Ooh, we can already activate monkey mode. We can already activate monkey mode. So here, let me tell you something here. I'm at 653K. So this is the beautiful part about this situation. I can activate my monkey mode and I can switch people around and have people in certain spots. So I could switch and put Gogeta in the first slot if I want to, but I don't know if that's what I'll do, simply because this Goku has to get hit and he gets additional 20% damage reduction in the first slot, and he gets a buff on his defense. So we get 140% defense in the first slot getting hit. He should be okay there. We're going to do this and we should take away the super. So, and Goku gives a 70% defense and a 10% damage reduction when he's Super Saiyan 4. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go here, right? I haven't seen this animation in a long time, because if you play Festival Battle about as many times as I have, you don't want to see this shit every single second, okay? It happens too much. It happens way too much. I don't want to get to the point to where Dokkan turns into a calculator game where we're skipping attacks and just going to the end. I don't want to do all that. But some of the giant form animations, I believe we should be able to skip this specific phase. Like, I don't want to see no giant, like Orange Piccolo or Baby or whoever. I don't want to see it. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want to see it. So I'm gonna try to save some key spheres if I can, which I probably might not. Might not be able to. So we're gonna do this. See if we can save a little bit more by going right here. And we should be able to, I want to say, I don't know where he's going to super. He supers first slot. I think this should eliminate the super. That's my honest take on it, because that's how it normally is, but it may not be that way because, you know, Dokkan's a little weird. And we're going to have a defensive boost of 70%. We have the 70% defense because of G4. And then we're going to get a 10% damage reduction as well because of, because of Super Saiyan 4 Ku. And now I'm looking good because we had Pan support, which she gave us like a 60, I think it was 60 or 80% extra defense, which is why Goku has like 690 something. So he should have a higher defense than that when it comes down to it right here. So let me see what we got here. No supers, which is good. I don't even know what Omega Normal's for, but I would assume with a 50% damage reduction. We are type disadvantage, but a 50% damage reduction with 700-800K, and we get it times, well, we get 150, 140%, somewhere around there, percent extra defense. We should be okay to take it. So I hope he's normals a lot in the first slot so we can see what we got going on here. See, locked him there. He's only hitting me twice here. Look at that, 686, which is not that high at all. I mean, 714, sure. 978. So look at this, 686. He's gonna cook. You know what I'm saying? That's just the facts. I'm sorry, that's the facts. My goat is gonna body right here. Unless Omega just normals for fucking, you know, some ridiculous number like millions. I think we're fine. Don't dodge though, gang. 419. That first one was crazy. I won't lie. That first one was absolutely crazy. Wow. Wow. And he gave me one piece. Are you serious though, gang? Like, I know we get recover some HP after this, but Omega is really wicked, bro. You really like that? Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. And the thing about him is, I don't think he does I don't think that super attack is Ki Blast. I think it's like, it's not unarmed either. I don't know what it is. I'm glad that Gogeta's like really doing his thing. Like, I'm actually glad I got you out here, because you saving the game right now. No, it's not a Ki Blast super attack. It's not a Ki Blast. All right. It's one of them Glorio type super attacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Okay, 26. We good there. All right, we could do 3 if we're feeling froggy. Are we feeling froggy? We are feeling froggy. So we got that, and we have a 10% damage reduction here. I like the way that sounds here. All right. Okay, we're good. We're getting key. Yep. What you doing with that? What you doing with that, gang? All right. Well, what I gotta do is I gotta grab this 7-piece. trying to gain me some sort of, you know, something to get a little defense. Look at that, 631K. And then we're gonna go ahead and grab this. Right, that gives him a little bit. I mean, we have a little bit of something here, and I think, look, you can't even blame. I don't want to hear your lip over there. You can't blame Super Saiyan 4 for this, bro. You can't blame him while we're in this situation.
Why?
I mean, you just can't blame him, bro. That said 10.
Yeah.
All right, can we take the normal? 134K. 134K. Y'all gotta be shitting me. But see, if I wish I got hit a bunch of times in the first slot, I'd have been good to go. But you know what happened? I did not. And I don't know where the super attack is gonna be at. So, cause I'm like, Pan's gonna come back next turn. She's gonna be cracked. Okay? She's gonna be cracked. And the only way this works, it doesn't even work. It doesn't even work. I don't know what I'm gonna do with Super Saiyan 4 right now. I'm so like, we had a hit or miss situation. We're just getting blessed by the gods, okay? Woo! We are type disadvantaged. So the fact that he took a type disadvantage normal and then he bounced back and was still there, 115, are you dead ass? Oh, this man normals, I gotta check the Carfax. I don't even know nothing about bro. I did no research prior to this, gang. I really didn't. So I don't really know what's going on. I'm sure we can pop the active next turn. I'm sure. Okay. We eat those. We're taking another 100K, right? We're taking another 100K off the normal. No, we're not. We're not. All right. What you doing with that? Ooh, you dirty whore. We're at 994 though, but why does he do this to me? If he was super like in the last slot, I would put Pan there. This is terrible. All right, well, we are gonna have to pop the active. I wish we broke one of his shits, but we're not gonna break anything. So we're just gonna pop the active. Do we get any HP from doing that? It would be nice if we did, but I don't think we do. So let me go ahead and pop this. All right. You can. Big Minkies. We ain't do much though, respectfully. Whoa, nah. Got too much dip on your chip. Okay, 1,994,000. I know he's not gonna counter anything, but it would be nice if he countered something. Something, gang, like dodge, something. This right here, this one might be the worst one because, okay, if we pop the, like, do a super attack, raise defense for 4 turns. Okay, we do this one, we raise defense for 1 turn.
Come on, bro.
See, we just gonna have to thug. I believe in my goats. Y'all believe in goats? We gotta get this HP right here. We gotta get blessed. Here we go. Here we go. Can we dodge this? I have like 6 dodge, so it's never gonna happen. He's forever, this man is forever gonna cook me. He's forever gonna cook me. Okay, look. Guys, I believe that what we can do here is come on, bro. You had to do a 12 key super. Are we gonna die from one normal? Ooh, 1.6 million?
Fucking scrub. He doesn't have what it takes. He cannot deliver the fucking goods. Are you fucking listening to me?
That's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. I promise you, it's not his fault. Don't do that to him. Let's do this, right? And then we go here. So we have a 70%. This is we have a great chance, right? Power Beyond Super Saiyan, counter allies defense 50%. Alrighty, so we should be okay. Yeah, we have a 70% chance to evade for 4 turns in regarding. So here's the super. We have a 30% chance to counter, and we did. Thank God it worked. You know, appreciate you. So we don't got to worry about none of the extra shit, gang. That was nice. 190. We still took 191K type advantage after countering with 1 million defense. Almost 2.
Garbage.
What is? I gotta check the Carfax on this bitch, cause I'm sick right now. I'm sick. Like y'all serious? Like y'all mean business. I mean, no AoE, so we're kind of okay. But okay, listen, Pan. That's all. We're launching. Okay, let me see. We gotta dodge this. There we go. I was finna say, like, bro, don't play with me like that, cause I can't be played with. Omega Shenron, he normals for 800k, and then he raises his attack for 1 turn after performing the super by 50%. He supers for 2.4 million. AoEs for 800k. Yeah, that's got to be some cap, because he looking real tough for me. Territory greatly increases attack and defense. That's what I'm seeing right there. That's probably what it is. We're probably going to take the first, I would say the very first normal. We're going to get popped for something crazy, like, because I don't know where he's supering at, and it's just we're not in the first slot, and us not being in the first slot is a problemo. You hear me? It's a problemo, especially considering the type of resources that we have at this particular second. So Goku's going to get popped something crazy. 470 is wicked work. 470 after getting hit with the rope-a-dope, and we're stunned. So look, here's the thing. I'm hitting my mans with everything I got, right? And this doesn't mean anything, because we're gonna die. We took 1 million.
He fucking sucks.
He did a super attack, so it went up 50%. Yeah, we're struggling because we're type disadvantage, gang.
No shit.
You know what I'm saying? We're just not making it past this turn. It won't happen. It's because he's super near. It's not happening. It's not, because the thing is, he gets stronger. Thank you for getting all the HP that we could possibly get, which is even lovelier. But the only issue that we have in this situation is that unless you counter, which he probably won't counter here. He did not counter. Or how much are we gonna take from this? Oh my God, that man Vegeta just twirled away. That man got hit so bad he twirled away. I thought that I could use Super Saiyan 4 Ku in this fight. I'm gonna glaze him no matter what, because I think that even in the next fight with Gogeta, we have a better shot because we're not type disadvantaged. But because Omega Shenron is absolutely yellow, we are struggling greatly. When I get a little bit more buff, give me a GT unit that gives damage reduction. You feel me? Give me a GT unit that gives the team damage reduction, and I promise you we're big back like a big bitch with no ass. No bars.